Hi, it's Colleen with Made for Mermaids. Welcome to day 3 of our Isabel and Mama Isabel Sew-a-long. Today we are working on sewing up our side seams on our bodices. And this one is a little bit different because we're not going to use the serger for both sides. We're only going to use the serger for one. You actually could do both on the sewing machine if you wanted to, but I like to do one on my sewing machine and one on the serger. So because my sewing machine is on the other side of the room, I went ahead and did the side with the hole in it. And you can see there's the hole. Maybe you can't because I'm in the way. So there's the hole where the long tie will go through. And you can see I stitched it with a 1/2 inch seam allowance, making sure to leave this opening. If you didn't mark it, your front bodice piece had 2 little markings on it. If you didn't transfer those onto your fabric piece, you're going to want to do that now before you start stitching, because that's the placement for this gap here that creates the hole for the long tie. So make sure that those are transferred on there. I actually did these 2 little teeny tiny snips, you can see. Maybe you can't see. Just like less than a 1/4 inch, just about 1/8 of an inch. So I did my 1/2 inch seam allowance on the side. You can see I stitched from there to there. Then there's a gap, and then from there to there. And I did actually go and give it a press. I turned my iron on, gave it a steam there. And then I'm just going to pause for a second, and I'm going to do a bar tack. So basically I'm just going to do one quick little stitch perpendicular to the hole. I'm just going to do one at the top and one at the bottom, and that's just to give it a little bit more security, especially as you're tying and untying. You don't want those stitches to come loose. So I will be right back. So I just did a little stitch just above and below where the hole is, just to secure those stitches. And now we are ready to do the opposite side seam. So you can clip and pin that side seam there. I'm just going to put 2 on there. And this is with a 1/2 inch seam allowance as well. So we will just stitch that up. If you want, you can go ahead and give that side seam a press as well. And that's it for day 3. We are all done. If you want, you can give that side seam a steam too. Other than that, we are all done with day 3 and we are ready for day 4. And we'll see you tomorrow.